Be calm.
No.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello and welcome.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Hey everybody. How's it going? Happy Tuesday.
Happy Tuesday.
Happy Tuesday.
Happy Tuesday.
Oh my goodness, it's a Tuesday. It's a Tuesday.
It's when you get to Tuesday. How you want the rest of your life to go.
Gotta decide on a Tuesday. If you don't, the world won't know.
You got aspirations and dreams.
But they don't matter none.
If you don't choose today.
They go back home. And die.
No. Gotta get out of bed.
Gotta put on your shoes.
And head.
Outside. Because it's
Tuesday. It's Tuesday.
It's Tuesday.
Make the choice.
Make the decision.
Be changed for forever.
Do a good path forward. Tuesday.
One step on a Tuesday.
2 steps maybe tomorrow.
And
Depends
you're
if you
on
choose.
your way.
Today. Tuesday.
We rehearsed this.
Can you tell? Can you tell? Look, everybody. Look, everybody. There's a costume competition we're doing. It's a long rumored, never before done costume competition. Wahoo! I spoke about it. Well, I actually did it. I ding-dang did it.
You did it.
I think it'll be really fun.
You did it.
I couldn't fit on the the tweets or this shiny picture I did, but as well as having the costume on, obviously we'll put a command where whenever anyone like types in costume, it'll shout out the person who did it, and we'll give the person who did it lots of shout outs too, so that everyone always knows that they designed it.
It's a woo.
A space pirate Femra. Oh my gosh, being raided by a space pirate. Don't destroy us. Thank you so much for the raid. I always misjudge the distance. Whoa. Hey, I landed safely. Look at that. Yes. All jellycats must be destroyed. Hey, you know, speaking of jellycats, apparently, I didn't know this. Oop. But Doig told me that apparently people have been saying that the slime rancher has some stuff that look like jellycats.
Yeah.
Well, Doig showed me a bit of slime rancher yesterday on YouTube, and they are the same thing. The people were right; they're completely identical. In fact, have little markings and stuff, but they're pretty much the same thing.
They're pretty similar.
But pretty much, I can totally see why people are saying that. They are just jellycats. Maybe that's where we stole them from.
Maybe that's what world we landed in.
Yeah.
Beneath us is all the slimes.
We
call them jelly.
Kawa designed our jellycats, but maybe in terms of Doig and Swift lore, we went and stole them from the slime rancher world. Who knows? Theirs don't have pulsating buttholes, so ours are unique in that respect.
It's not really the USP I was aiming for, but I'll take it.
Space Pirate Ephemeris says, "A vast sky pirates, I'm excited for the Halloween contest. Thank you."
Thanks very much.
We were just talking about it.
It got tidied away.
How was your stream? Thank you so much for the raid. Here they are. Look, there they are.
Oh, they are very similar.
They're so similar.
Whoops.
It's okay though. Don't worry.
We
about
didn't know.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
Compare.
Listen, I'm pretty sure I've seen an artist who has like jellycat stickers and stuff before as well. I don't think it's a completely unique idea. What is?
You're not special.
Don't say that to them. You're special to me. Have some popcorn. Good. Good. They seem fine. Alex says, I'm getting close to finishing one character's story script in Flight Path, and then I have to crank the other out, as well as make revisions to the one I didn't write to harmonise with unspecified things. That's awesome! Congratulations! I hope you're feeling happy with it as well. Viz, I like ours too. Hello, Viz. Ours look like, I want to eat them. Like, this one looks like it's lime flavoured.
Don't eat them.
I want to, though.
I did a good job on the game.
Space Pirate says, it was cool. I talked a lot about visualization and meditation for art purposes. Had a wholesome time. Sounds amazing.
You want to suck them up like Jello? Yeah, I was making a vacuum for that, but now I realize that that's just Slime Rancher. We're sorry. It's a good concept.
Oh, thank you so much, Single Pal. Thank you so much for the subscription. That's really nice of you. Thank you. I hope you're doing well. Loved your entry, by the way, Single Pal.
Scribble guy says,
Scribble guy, no.
Don't yell at it more. It has to know it ain't special. All
Scribble
right.
guy woke up angry today.
You'll never amount to anything.
It's so mean.
You're just a ball of jelly.
Doig has entered father mode.
You gotta be tough. You gotta be tough. You
gotta be tough. You gotta take no holes barred.
get a job.
Don't be an artist. Artists are all unreliable, lazy.
Get a job. Stop trying to kill them. I see you. I see what you're trying to do.
Hamster says, learn how to ride a bike. Don't be an artist. Yeah, learn how to ride a bike.
Think about your future. You're gonna die.
God, this has got way too real on a Tuesday morning.
It's Tuesday.
I hate it. I'm saving it. Bring it over. It's gonna sit in your chair, Doig. Oh no, wait. Okay. I think they're still there.
Are they, or did they get bombed? Feels like they got bombed.
It's got way too real. I don't want to talk about existential stuff. I just want to sit and drink my tea. And I'll tell you something wholesome that happened. I finally, for the first time, watched one of those super well-known scammer videos where the person finds the scammers in the call centers and then gets the police to go and arrest them all.
What very famous what?
That was a lot of fun and very wholesome. So there are a couple of people on YouTube who expose scammers. It's kind of what they do. The Jim Browning was the one I watched. And so there's just this dude who like seems very nice and he's very good with a computer, and he essentially hacks into the CCTV and the computers at this scam center. So he can see like all the victims and stuff, and he can see how the scams work. And he calls in a couple of times to try and confront them about it, but they refuse to admit that they're scamming people.
Oh.
And then he gives all his footage to a UK documentary company, and they make a big documentary exposing the company, and the company gets taken down.
Nice.
It's great.
And then he puts it on YouTube.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah, because he's trying to expose more of them. You know, the only reason the company got taken down, unfortunately, is because he gave it to someone with a lot of clout, like the UK documentary company. He's exposed a lot more of them, and he keeps trying to report them, but nothing gets done by the police, unfortunately. But it's really sad to see these call companies preying on, like, especially when they're preying on, like, there was one where they were preying on someone with depression.
Oh,
and
no.
He was like crying on the phone because he thought he was going to lose all his money, and like a lot of them preying on old people who like are trying to like walk down to their Amazon center at 90 years old to try and sort it out, and it's like are just being scammed by these people.
No.
It's awful. So it's really nice to see them getting what they deserve. It's really nice to see him exposing them.
It reminds me I remember seeing someone who knew they were being scammed, but they acted really stupid. Like they were they were trying to follow the instructions of the scammer, but were ended up like.
Oh, the ones where they waste the scammer's time.
Yeah, like I think it's something to do with phone cards.
Yeah, you have to buy a gift card.
Yeah, and then they like gifted it to themselves.
Yeah, but you have to buy a gift card because the money on a gift. Why would you do this? The money on a gift card is like untrackable and goes outside the usual systems. But when they're trying to troll the scammers, they just redeem them, and the scammer's like, no. It's very funny. So I know the way they explained it made it sound like very sad, and it is sad in parts, but if you want a wholesome watch, I recommend Jim Browning, which is the only one I've watched so far, taking them down, because it's very satisfying to see justice actually get done. Yeah, I was just saying Kit Boga, so that's maybe the name of another one who wastes their time. This dude more just like exposes them.
Mm.
But I think there are a couple of other channels where they like troll them. Yeah. The Miss Wiz says, I also appreciate that Jim Browning does intervene when he's watching a scam in progress. Yeah, they did this whole thing where they set up a rival call center where they intercepted their calls and told people they're being scammed.
Oh wow, that's awesome.
It is awesome. It's a shame they just can't do it like every day. Like they got a bunch of friends together and I think they did it for like a day or something.
Yeah.
You know, and they managed to save a bunch of people from being scammed, but they can't do it forever, you know. Mark Rober got some scammers with his glitter stink bombs. I haven't seen that one. That sounds wild. How did you catch a scammer with a glitter bomb?
Oh my gosh, we got a continuation of the story. Onsta woke up.
Oh my gosh.
As she was having breakfast, she suddenly remembered that India has been inside her suitcase at the airport for months.
I'm here, Onsta! I've been here the whole time! Onsta!
She ran to the airport and climbed over the pile of cases until she found the right one. She opened it and a bird skeleton fell out.
Oh no!
Onsta guessed that India must have eaten some chicken while inside the case. Oh well, I'm sure India's having a great time in Japan somewhere. Onsta kept the bird bones to make a tasty broth with and went to karaoke.
Wait, I don't think I did escape.
No, I don't think you did escape.
Ben, did I escape?
You became soup.
Oh.
Karaoke.
I can't believe that you boiled my bones into broth, Onsta, and made ramen with me.
Soup.
Ben says you escaped the mortal coil. Thanks, Ben. I might recommend those videos to my parents.
Because they're getting into their 90s.
They're not getting into their 90s quite yet.
I'm just kidding.
But they definitely, like, it's not like, it's just like my dad doesn't necessarily, like, have the best luck with phones.
No.
Like.
Or accounts.
No, like online social media accounts.
Yeah. Because
he doesn't care to really learn how they work, which I don't blame him for, because that world is a world best left on its own, to be honest. I wish I was not on so much social media.
I remember.
But yeah, he's not super savvy with it, so I'd hate for him to get scammed by someone like this.
I remember that time we went to visit him in the early days.
In the early days?
Yeah. And we were in his house for like one of the first times, and I was like, hello, what's your Wi-Fi password? And your dad goes,
he's like, I don't have Wi-Fi.
I don't have Wi-Fi. And I look back at the wireless router.
And Doig and I are like, me. Then how's he on the internet with his iPad?
No, I don't know if he had an iPad at that point.
Do you not have an iPad up? Okay, yeah, he said, I don't have Wi-Fi. And we both stared at the router.
And I'm like,
and we're like, yeah, you do.
This isn't Wi-Fi router.
And he's like, no, I don't. So we just looked at the back of the Wi-Fi router and got the Wi-Fi password.
Yeah. It was a good moment. Now he's got an iPad and he's like, he uses it and he watches YouTube and everything.
I think he's going to get an iPhone. I think his friend's going to help him get one for not too expensive.
Oh, cool.
Like one of the older models, which is going to be great because his current phone is like really difficult to use.
Yes.
It's, it's one of the ones where it doesn't have a touch screen or anything, and the screen's really small, and it's very like hard to navigate and difficult to tell what's going on it. Like, I can't figure it out. So I'm looking forward to him having something like that's easier to use.
Oh, wait. Pilkey writes in a crow mail. Doig woke up. Wait, hang on. Doig woke up. He seemed shorter than normal and bouncier. He looked up and saw a large yellow bear with a smiling cat face looking down at him. Who amounts to nothing now, said the bear cat as they pointed the bigger bombo gun at Jelly Doig.
That's brilliant. Yes.
I like that you wrote actually pointed the bigger bombo gun. Like bigger bombo has become synonymous.
Bigger bombo.
Bigger bombo.
Bigger bombo.
That's really fun to say.
It is fun to say.
We were looking through clips yesterday and there's one where I just go, I'm gonna get my gun. And it made me chuckle. I'm gonna get my gun.
So yeah, how are you guys doing? How was your Monday? I'm just throwing all the mods.
Hey! No! My big bamboo!
I nipped that in the bud. Wait, what's happening with Kurzek? What's what's happening with Kurzek? Let's have a read. Kurzek said had a little emergency vet scare with Mishka yesterday. She made uncomfortable meows which the vet couldn't quite pinpoint the cause for. The struggle for getting her in the carrier was huge and Mishka is slowly warming up to me a bit again, but not 100% chill yet. Need some luck for recovery. Oh, best of luck, Kurzek. I hope that Mishka's okay.
No,
maybe
Mishka
it was just
okay.
Maybe it was just an off day. Maybe she just like got a tummy ache from too much food or something. I don't know. Hopefully it's just something non-serious.
How's she doing this morning?
Yeah, how does she seem now? Sorry, it sucks when you have to do something for your cat's better good and then the cat's mad at you. And you're like, no, but I did this to help.
Monster says, did Ben tell her a story? No.
Oh.
Sparrow did a good job of waking me up on time this morning, but I went to wake India up and fell asleep again.
Did she? Is that because this morning when she came to scrungle at me, instead of engaging her, I just put the covers over my head.
Yes, maybe.
And made a barrier.
Maybe she then came to find me.
Yeah. God, she tried to cut her way through the barrier though.
Did she?
Yeah, she was like a wild animal. Like,
oh no.
Tooth and nail, I will shred this to get through to you. Aww. I was terrified. I was just hiding inside my cave, waiting for the storm outside to stop. It was like something from Jurassic Park.
She just wants to love you.
She wants to bite me. She wants to get stroked and then every now and then try and bite me.
She doesn't bite me so much.
Mm.
She licks me mostly. Does she lick you mostly as well? It's
only like 5 a.m. in the morning. She does it when she doesn't get the strokes. When I'm not like sat up and doing it like constantly.
Oh, do you sit up? I never sit up.
I sometimes have to because she does the whole thing where she wants the pets, but then she walks too far away for me to reach her.
Yeah, I just stop and then she comes back.
I do too, and that's when she comes back and bites me.
Little shit.
I know. So I hid, and she was like on the outside of the covers, and I was just inside like just waiting out the storm. So maybe she went through to you.
Yeah, it seems so.
Yeah, they walk away from your petting range. It's like, I will pet you happily. You just have to stay within arm's reach.
Yeah. I think she settled down to like sleep on where I was sleeping.
Mhm.
Like, but the phone went and I went, oh, and she went.
She ran away.
Yeah.
Kozak says the only different thing yesterday was that her poop was a little bit softer, so maybe there was something up with her digestive system. The vet cleaned out her butt though, poor thing. I'm gonna regret asking this. How do you clean out a cat butt? How does the vet clean the cat butt? Do you mean like they just wipe it? I'm gonna regret asking this question.
Yeah. Hopefully gloved tenderly, says Alex Perth.
Oh no, Kozak says she let loose both number 1 and 2 during the struggle of putting her in the carrier and hecked up my hand a bit. Oh, poor Mishka. Oh, I hate that. I hate it. Even worse than when you have to do something for your cat that your cat gets PO'd at you about is when you have to do something like to help your cat, but your cat's scared. And you just can't tell them. Like, there's no way for you to communicate, hey, it's all going to be fine.
Yeah.
Like, you'll go and you'll come back to this nice warm house and everything's going to be fine. This says it feels like cats know our petting range and sit outside as a power move.
I think they do. I think Sparrow, when she wants you to do something, will lie down farther than you can touch her.
Kieran says she'll warm up to you again. I feel that about losing a cat's trust though. Percy's very wary of me at the moment because we had a collision in the dark. It's always stuff like that. It's always stuff where it's like you couldn't help it. There was no way to foresee it. And it's completely innocent. But now the cat's like, it's like. It's like, come on, I just like, you ran into me and now you're punishing me for it. It's like,
yeah.
Ugh, cats. They don't understand. I'm sure she'll be back to normal in no time, Kozak. Good for you for like taking her to the vet and fighting through what was probably a really unpleasant experience. Whenever our cats feel sick after eating something that doesn't agree with them, they have the sad meows too. They're like,
It's only happened a couple times.
It's happened like once, possibly twice. Buffy used to do it all the time though. Declan's kitty, because she had a really sensitive stomach, so she threw up a couple of times while we were there, and she would always be like. We'd be like, oh, Buffy, oh no, she's feeling ill. Oh, Kozak says Mishka didn't just meow sadly, she also flopped on the floor a bit. Oh no.
Oh no.
Poor Mishka. Poor Mishka, hope she's much better today.
Do.
One of the things I'm most excited about getting a new phone, which, by the way, Doig and I are getting a new phone. It's going to come next month. Is getting HD cat pics and videos that we can share with you guys.
That'd be rad.
Yeah.
Ko-Fi added a new post. New choose your stream alert position. Nice.
Nice. Oh, how did your stuff with Ko-Fi go yesterday? Do you want to tell people what you were trying to do?
I'm trying to integrate it into the overlay. Oh, well, one thing that I could do to integrate it into the overlay is turn it on. Oh, is it in the HUD? HUD. Ko-Fi. On. Main. There we go.
Nice.
Oh, my voices went all weird. I'm just looking into how to set up webhooks in Unity.
Fizz says, did I hear HD cat piss? I said pics! Pics with a C! A C and an S! You know, pictures and videos.
Doodle says, I just got a new iPhone and then Apple released the new one.
Oh, I mean, to be fair, I hear that the one before this one, like the penultimate one, the 13, I think, it's meant to be amazing still. I'm sure it's still going to be like hugely better than whatever you had before. Also, I've heard that there's some teething problems with the 14. Hopefully nothing that's going to affect us, but you know, just some iOS issues and stuff that they're trying to patch out.
It's Tuesday. Do you have a little puff of steam? Nope. Just your cup.
Just me.
Nice.
Kimmy says, it's fine though, because it's literally the same iPhone. And we looked out getting the last of the miniseries. That's amazing! Oh, heck yeah! The mini is still a bit big for your hands, Kimmy. Oh no! Small hands. Delicate fingers. Yeah, like, we could pay way more for a larger version. We're like, why would you want to do that? Like, I would like it to not feel like I'm carrying an iPad around. I would like that. I'd like it to be phone size, please.
Yeah.
Oster says, I love a gigantic phone. I got a 13 Pro Max. Oster's like, the bigger the better. Listen, I love carrying my iPad around and taking calls on it.
I got it, the boy. I got a scrum.
Yeah, go pet him. I hope that... I don't know how far Doig got with the Kofi integration though, but if that happens, that'd be really cool. Let's just try and find a way to circumnavigate Twitch's own system. You do carry your iPad around. I knew it. I knew it. Well, it's a good job that Apple make two sizes and then we can all get the one we want most. Kimmy says, my mom has no idea what inches are and ended up getting a 6.5 inch phone. She was not impressed. Wait, I can't think in inches, I only think in centimeters. Is that really big? That's gotta be pretty big, right? Because inches are larger than centimeters. Shadow Ziggy, have a good time at work. "16 centimeters? That's huge! Oh no! Oh no, that's bigger than a 15 centimeter ruler, and it's a phone. That's too big. Who makes a phone that big? That sounds really big. What the heck? Oh my gosh. That's really funny though. Doodle says, I need a small phone as society keeps making tiny women pockets. They gotta stop with that. They gotta stop. They have to. We've been complaining about it for more than a decade. Like, people have been complaining about this for has to be around more than 30 years now. Please, just stop. Just give us pockets. I don't want to buy a bag. Don't. They have cool bags at my local witchy store where they're like little book bags. They're made out of old books with zips. I don't mind a bag so long as I can put the strap over my shoulder and across one arm so I can just not worry about carrying it. But I will never use a bag where I have to just carry it in my hand. Is he purring? Oh. What a happy little man. Oh, That's Mike's just holding him and petting him. It's really cute. Oh my gosh. What a gentleman. I'm happy Kuma woke up happy today. Some days he doesn't purr as much and I'm like, where did his purr go? But he seems pretty purry today. Nasty little man. He is. Stinky boy. Zoic's hand's just stuck up in the air. Let me get this bear and put him down. There we go. Perfect. Did I know raccoons purr? I didn't know that. Do they? That's really cute. That makes me like raccoons more. And I already like them a whole bunch because I like beanbags with little human hands, and then they have faces like possums where they're like uh-oh. My sounds of raccoons made Kuma freak out. I'm sorry, Kuma! Oops. Wait, Viz found a bunch of raccoons. What do you mean Viz found a bunch of raccoons? Viz, what are you gonna do with all them raccoons? Viz says, wait, Doig and Swift, can I share my raccoon video? Of course you can. Yes, please. They just showed up. They had a meeting and it happened to be where Viz was. You won't get dead if you post a link. You can totally post links in our chats. I might as well just check them. Maybe you were at Tanuki gathering point without realizing. Oh, Alex says, by the way, Flight Pass going into Steam Next Fest, October 3rd to 10th. The demo's already on Steam if you don't want to wait. That's awesome. I hope Barry plays it. You saw a bit of a baby raccoon going purr purr. That's so cute. What? Raccoons are the perfect beings. Oh, Barely Cole, thank you so much for the gifted sub to Fizz. That's so nice of you. Thank you very, very much. Thank you. Okay, I gotta look at this Fizz video. Oh my gosh, there's so many of them, Viz! There's so many of them! There's like flat out 5 raccoons. Oh, they are so cute though. Oh my gosh, Viz! Where do you live? I mean, non-specifically. Sorry, there are 4 of them. I'm watching the video again from the beginning, counting them. They're so cute! The little gang of raccoons. The boys! That's so cute. Doug, you gotta look at Viz's video.
Okay. The Twitter one.
Yeah, there's another video. What do you mean? Viz says their poop is so murderous. What does that mean?
Oh,
look!
gosh.
Viz got visited by a gang of raccoons.
Oh my god.
They're up to no good. I think they're trying to case the joint.
Aww.
I like how that one waits for its friend. Like the last one to leave waits for its friend.
Let us
Can we get in this way? Can we get it? Come on, boys. Get out your lockpicks. Let's just see if there's a window open around the back.
You can see why raccoons are synonymous with like thieves and yeah, they scamping.
Viz says they were and they did. Look at the next video. It's a reply. Okay.
Oh no. My friends are very smart. Oh, it's like the... Oh no. Oh no!
Oh, they've got in! They've got in! They're in! We're in, boys!
Holy shit, they opened the door.
They're so cute. Oh my gosh, hello! What do you want?
Is there 2 screen doors and they only opened 1? What's going on?
Oh my gosh, that's so cute. I mean, if that was me, I'd be so tempted to just be like, come in, gentlemen.
Yeah, there's a glass door inside. Holy shit! They opened one
They
of them.
want in so bad.
They're not afraid at all.
Yeah, it's a shame that like you have to be so careful around wild animals, because so many of them I would just be like, yes, please come into my home.
Oh my god.
Oh, Viz let them in. Really? Look at the next video. Wait. Okay, no, that's what I saw an old reply. I thought that it carried on. I thought you actually let them all the way in, Viz. I thought that maybe you were sat there right now chatting surrounded by raccoons.
Oh, as in, Onsta's like, Viz let them in, not Viz let them in.
Yeah. I see. Doug, did you know that raccoons purr?
No, I didn't. That's really cool.
Isn't it cute? They purr. My gosh. That's really cute. Yeah, I'll go live in the forest outside and they can have my house.
Oh yeah. I'm writing a coffee thing.
Yeah, how's the coffee thing going?
It's not. I've been reading stuff.
No, but I mean, because you were doing it last night, before I went to bed.
Yeah, it's not gone anywhere yet. I've just read a bunch. You know?
Mm-hmm.
You know how it is. Where is the one?
I'm just drinking some tea, sorry. Doodles Curl says coffee thing or Kofi? Kofi. I don't know, sorry, I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right. I always call it Kofi. I think you might be supposed to pronounce it just coffee, but I'm like, then people will never be able to tell.
Who knows what it is if you say coffee?
Mm-hmm.
They say
Kofi like no fee. Oh, okay.
Okay, Kofi then.
That's good to know, okay. Lady Hellgate says, I currently have one of my cats crawling all over me. Ugh, wish that were me. Wish that were me. I'm trying to convince our cats to become lap cats. Every now and then they sit on one of us, but it's not a regular thing. And I'm trying to make it a regular thing while they're still like under a year old, trying to get them into the habit of it. Does anyone have any recommendations besides me just continually picking them up and trying to convince them to stay?
Give them food. Give them treats while they're on you.
Forsakel says Ko-Fi like Wi-Fi. Now I'm even more confused. You're waiting for your tea to brew now. I got some Earl Grey. Hey, they do some nice local tea here. Doodle, if you're over in England at any point, let me know, because I'd love to have you over and make you some tea.
Yeah, Alex Perth. That's right. Kofi only takes. I think it's. I don't know if it's 0% on premium accounts or not. It might be. Like you just give them a flat fee. But it's much better than Twitch's proposed future shenanigans.
Yeah, oh, they're 50-50. Fiddy. That's not even really fiddy because all the fees come out of the streamer side as well. So you actually end up getting less than 50-50. Do you put milk in your Earl Grey? Yes, I am one of those people. I'm one of those people who puts milk in my Earl Grey. And for a treat sometimes, sugar. I am a child. It's so good though, it tastes so good. Oh, Kimmy says, Brian introduced me to putting oat milk in my Rubios tea. Tasty! Oh, heck yeah, that sounds really nice. You know what the best tea is to have on like cold winter days?
What's the best?
You get yourself some chai masala tea, and then you add a little bit of milk to that, and you add a little bit of honey to that, and it's just like, because it's like slightly spicy, and it just warms you right up. Kogi says, I just have Tetley because I'm a basic tea person. Hey, you like what you like. If you like Tetley, that's great. Tetley. Ooh, a nice cup of Tetley tea.
Oh, don't.
Okay. But other than that, you don't understand the appeal of tea. Someone has to take you to the tea gardens in Dublin. If you go to the tea gardens in Dublin, get the masala tea. Hey, if you like desserts, that tea's got you covered. It's like Christmas in a mug.
Oh, no.
Why aren't hot milkshakes a thing? You know, actually, I'm not sure. Like, I was about to slap that back at your face and be like, because curdled milk, that sounds disgusting.
Well,
but then...
the best milkshakes are made with ice cream, so that's why.
But you can melt ice cream.
You can, well, yeah, but you can, but then you just have cream.
Mm-hmm.
That's
hey,
not
listen,
ice cream.
Hot milk and honey is really nice. Why would flavored milk and honey, like, not be?
I don't know.
Tea and coffee are too bitter for you. That's fair. That's fair. I used to really not like coffee, but then I started drinking it because I wanted to feel more like an artist. It's very lame, I know. It's a very lame reason. But now it's grown on me, and now I really like it. Now it's like one of my favourite things to have with something sweet. Like coffee chocolates. Oh, so good. There's something about the combination of like the bitterness of the coffee and the sweetness of having like a syrup in it or a sugar with it or something. That's really nice. Isn't Starbucks hot milkshake? Actually, yeah, basically. Martina, you're not wrong. Starbucks are basically hot milkshakes, yes. I think most of Starbucks hot drinks that you can get with like all the cream and stuff on them, I think most of them don't even contain coffee anymore. They're just sugar and syrups and stuff. You just drink a lot of soda. Oh no, that's your vice. Oh no! Doig is trying to get off soda at the minute.
No, I'm trying to get off caffeine. You suggested I get off soda.
Mm-hmm. I thought that's what you decided to do, so my bad. Ben says I used to enjoy putting coffee made entirely with milk in the microwave. Ooh. Ooh, yeah. Who needs that water in there to bulk it out? Just go straight for inject the full fat milk straight into my veins. Sometimes when I want a treat, I'll just heat up some milk in a pan. Like, I'll pour a glass of milk, pour that milk into a pan, and then I'll add like a bunch of stuff like cinnamon, nutmeg, maybe some cloves, stuff like that. And then I'll pour that back into the mug and add a bit of honey and just have like that as a nighttime drink. That's real nice. Yeah, it's unbelievable to me that decaf still has caffeine in it. It's just less. Like, I assumed that decaf meant no caffeine. So I was shocked when I realised.
I'm getting somewhere. Should I share my screen? Because I'm actually doing stuff.
Yeah, you should. Gives me a bit more time to drink my tea.
Alright. Cool. I mean, oh shit, no, I've only got 5 minutes. Never mind.
I'm so sorry that we've been like streaming so late lately. We keep accidentally sleeping in. And we don't want to. We want to start earlier so that we can have a full stream. The streams nowadays feel like way too short.
Yeah. We had a nice one on Saturday.
Yeah, we did, but that was like I wanna show people the animation stuff that we're doing. We do deserve sleep, but the issue is I always take ages to get to sleep, and so we're waking up late.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna start a thing where I don't look at my iPad at night anymore.
My contract is actually up sooner than my work is up, because it got pushed out, and or do Mala have you forever now? No, my contract was till the 30th of September, but I think they want to push me out working until October 14th.
Let's see. Fanac says, show of hands, who wants a home-baked riddle? Yes! In anticipation for the unanimous yes. Well, it was, yeah. Here it is. My partner is days away, yet we still dance. Their push and pull moves me like a trance. My gown sparkles and shines, till the end will be intertwined. Cold to the touch, not lacking much, I always keep my secrets clean. What am I? I think it's water. Or the sea. What do you think, Doig? Hinkapink says, ocean? All that about being pushed and pulled, I feel like it's the moon and the ocean.
Yeah, my partner
Is days away.
Their push and pull moves me like a trance. Yeah, the moon's gravitational effect on the tide.
And it's when the day goes away that you get to see the moon. Ben says it's my colon. Ben! Ben! I feel like that was, if I get this right, who said gravitation? Not me. Fanac says bingo, more specifically it's the tides, but yeah, pretty much the ocean. Kebu Doodles got it.
I said the tide.
Kebu Doodles and Doig got it. I felt that was a little bit easier, so I managed to get it. That's the first riddle I've gotten. Yay, with no help. Look at me. I got the riddle. I love your riddles, Fanac. They're so fun. You should do a little book of them. Are you going to share your screen, Doig?
No, well,
go on.
It's not going to do anything.
Yeah, but go on.
I'm just writing. Okay, fine.
I want to see it. Go on, though. Here we are. Hey.
So,
Codeland.
Writing a Ko-fi manager. We got a Ko-fi URL, starting a coroutine to get the coffee, and then inside the coroutine, we're making a Unity web request get from this URL, and then if we get it, this is from another thing, so I need to write a handler now to get what it is. So Ko-fi do a thing where I got it here. Which one of these? Where is it? Ko-fi, yeah. We send you all this info.
Ta-da!
And I'm trying to work out how to receive it.
Yeah, because you're using it in a way that they wouldn't anticipate you using it.
Sort of, yeah. Well, this is their webhook API stuff. So first of all, I need to grab this. I don't know if I shouldn't share this, but whatever. If you want to build a Ko-fi app that uses my URL, go for it.
I mean, true. Hello, Ola. How's it going? Doig is trying to hook Ko-fi into the overlay, so he's just kind of taking us through what he's doing. Filky says, as long as you don't start showing your Twitch stream key.
Yeah, no, I understand that much.
Mondonut says, question about the Halloween costume event. How many designs are people allowed to submit? I didn't think of that. I guess, I guess as many as you want.
Yeah, we can only pick one.
Yeah, we can only pick one either way. So I guess we just want it to be nice and informal and fun. So I think just no bars, as many as you would like. Yes, exactly. Instead of gift boxes, you should be piping hot cups of coffee that get thrown in. I think so. If we can do some kind of water shader where the coffee splashes on us and stuff, that'd be awesome. Get like a mug smashing sound effect and just have mugs hurled in. Cower's horse is very good in terms of the entries to the costume competition. Gosh, it's getting chilly today. This is the first day I've actually felt like it's starting to feel like English weather again. This is the first day where it started to feel actually chilly to me.
Save.
Surely you need to pick 1 plus Cowers because nobody else has a chance. It is a genius. It's a genius idea.
I do like the horse. It's not very spoopy though, but I kind of like how dumb it is.
We could make it into like a skeletal horse or a hell horse.
Well, we could make it into a hell horse.
Yeah. Horses can be scary. Some people are afraid of horses, so you know.
Okay, so if I do this, and I hit play, and it goes, and we bring up the console.
Pristine Cryptid says, oh man, I just had a fun idea for a costume for Doig, but I don't know if it would cause trouble with Blizzard. I don't think it would. I don't think they'd care about us just doing it for fun. After all, well, I guess we kind of are making money in a way off it if we're streaming it.
If we did what? Make what?
But we're not making money directly off the costume, so I don't think they could have any ground to stand on in terms of getting annoyed at us. Like, I think if Doig wanted to dress up like, you know, I've forgotten his name. I think he's called Altair from Assassin's Creed or something. I don't think...
Oh, right, yeah.
Like, I don't think he could get in trouble for that.
It's just cosplay, says Altula.
Yeah.
Okay,
exactly.
So I got the thing running. It started a coroutine. And then...
Velocity, I loved your yokai designs. I love that I'm a Tengu. I love Tengu. That's so cool. I feel like it's just still the people's... Oh, I'm sure it's fine. Wait, why is everyone coming at me in chat with sharp objects?
End single donation test.
Do it.
Boom.
What's meant to happen?
It's supposed to send to the web thing.
That's what we should go as for Halloween. We should just go as AI. Every artist's worst nightmare.
Like, here's the thing that I don't understand. Do I have to have my own... Like, if I have a client running, do I become a URL? Like, this seems like it's just a webhook thing to something like this. Oh look, it sent it.
Hey.
That's not kind.
Maybe it is wherever Ko-fi is based. I don't know.
Maybe it is. Yeah. Okay, so it's sent to here, but. Okay. Oh, very good. Okay, so at least we know that thing side of it is working, but if I do this... Alright, cool.
You see, Lady Hellgate says, oh yes, burning my chocolate cake candle, and my other cat is sitting on my chest. Oh my gosh, are you in heaven? That sounds amazing. Oh no, my cats are currently trying to get the grapevines from my box of grapes. Like, stop. You're not meant to eat those. They're bad for cats. Our cats are little hellions.
Why would this be different from this? Oh. This work.
That's right, Ben. Get up. Get out of bed. The day is young. It's just beginning.
Oh, this didn't work. Okay, weird. What the fuck? Maybe someone else did it wrong.
Someone else did what? I think it just says it's sent.
Yeah, it's sending it to somewhere else.
To the webhook. Yeah.
This is weird.
Oh, one of your cats is grain intolerant, Lady Hellgates. Does that affect what food you can give them? I guess probably a lot of cat food has that kind of stuff in it, right? Oh, Martina says, India, would you maybe do a video like Doig did with the Goofy Colour Theory? A video about the storyboard Patreon post, maybe? I could do that. I get a little worried because the Patreon posts that I write tend to be a lot longer than the ones that Doig writes. Like, Doig can be a lot more, what's the word? It's like a good way of saying brief. Concise. Thank you. That's it. Doig's are a lot more concise. Mine tend to be like 6 pages long each. So I worry a little bit like that, but I could do that. I could totally do that. I have a little bit more to say about storyboards now, to be honest, because I wrote those posts after storyboarding on Starlight Brigade, but since then I've storyboarded with direction from people who know what they're doing more. So I picked up some different ways of working. You'd be interested in that? Or maybe I will then. I don't know, it's hard. I always feel like I shouldn't be talking with any kind of authority about this stuff. But if it's helpful to people, then it's worth it, right? Ben says, I watched a video that would absolutely kill you, India. Oh no, what is it? Oh no. Fanatic says, you know what would be really spooky for Doig? A clipping costume. Go into Blender and create a second model inside your current one, so whenever you move, your model just clips the planes all over the place. Indy's costume could just be a single smear frame. Oh my gosh, I could go as that Aladdin smear frame. It was a chiropodist video. Is that someone who deals in feet? Is that a foot dealer? I don't want anything to do with that. How would storyboard for film and comics be different? That is interesting. By storyboard for comics, do you mean like thumbnails? Or do you mean animation? Like live action versus animated? Because they are all different. And mostly it's just like people tend to board in a certain way depending on what medium they're working in. And because the same people are continually rehired for similar projects, that kind of perpetuates the style. Oh, thumbnailing the process of comics versus animated films. Definitely when I'm thumbnailing comics, I'm thinking more about the panel layouts and everything than I am necessarily about shot progression. They're very similar, but they have slightly different visual languages that you have to keep in mind. You know, with something that's video based, you're always working to the same aspect ratio. Unless you're doing something kooky with your film, you're pretty much always working in the same aspect ratio. Whereas with comics, each scene or panel can be whatever shape you want. So choosing those to tell your story is as important as choosing what goes in them. If I was to plan out a webcomic, would my process be different? Yeah, it would. Because every time you do a webcomic page, you want it to, because you tend to release them one page at a time, right? Or at least one comic at a time, you want each one to have an ending that intrigues people enough for them to want to get to the next one. So I'd plan them out one at a time, rather than thinking of them running all together like a book. Because if you think about them running all together like a book and then just post page 36, it might not necessarily do the best. It might not encourage people to want to read the next page because you haven't planned for it to have an ending where people are like, ooh. Yeah, exactly. Instead of a page turn, an episode turn. Exactly, yeah. I guess it depends how often you're updating it as well. Probably the way I would do a webcomic if I was going to do one is rather than just perpetually release, a page or a couple of pages at a time forever into the distant future, I would plan it all out beforehand and plan out how I'd want the sections to be and how I'd want the splits in the content to be, and then I'd make it all beforehand and then I'd release it according to a plan, and there would be like an ending to the season and then a short break before I start whatever the next story or chapter is. Oh, we could do the endlessly scrolling vertical format. Doig and I did that for our first ever project together. It was called Frostblight.
Yeah,
it was a vertical
really
comic with no dialogue, just storytelling. And I really like that that format. It's one I'm not very familiar with, but I see people do a lot of really interesting things with it, and it's another case of like you're really thinking about what the format can do that's different and specific to that. And it's got its own visual language, same as comics that are physically printed do.
I'm checking back in. Why are we talking about webcomic?
We were talking about the difference between thumbing a comic and storyboarding and animation.
Oh, okay.
And that kind of took us on to like the difference between thumbing a comic that you're planning to print and thumbing a webcomic. And then the difference between thumbing a webcomic with panels and pages and thumbing a webcomic where it's endlessly vertically scrolling.
Gotcha. Okay. I'm back. I understand now.
Yeah. I guess when I say pages for webcomics, I mean entries instead. Because with webcomics normally, at least the ones I've read, you need to click to go to the next entry. And they're often kind of structured like pages. But then I think tapas tends to be endlessly scrolling.
Yeah, very much like you're swiping up or down to read it.
Mm-hmm.
Which people play with like space in that way. They might have like a whole blank page with just one speech bubble in the middle or whatever, and it's really tall image.
Mm-hmm.
So that you feel the sense of time and space as you're scrolling.
Yeah.
Stuff like that.
How are the webhooks going?
Oh, geez, man. I'm still trying to figure out. I think the part that I need to bridge the gap that needs to be bridged is they're sending information to this URL that's specified, and it seems like they're specifying like something that's almost like handling the HTTP request stuff. And I need to be able to hook into where they're sending it to and just figure out how to pick up what they're putting down, basically.
Yeah.
But it feels like they use like something called webhook site, which feels like a middle management thing of like. What I'm getting confused about is that when I try and go to the one that they've specified, I get a 404 error, but they seem to have like this URL here that has this code, and they seem to have this in front of it. But as soon as I put this in front of it takes me to like a whole different place.
That's very confusing.
And then it gives me a whole other code here.
I wonder if you can just...
And this isn't the same code that I pasted in. It's just giving me like a random one.
I wonder if you could like get support. Like arrange a call with Ko-fi or something.
Maybe. So it seems like when I go to webhook site, I just get a random one. Maybe I get a random one because I have to upgrade and like... I don't know.
Maybe. I think maybe shoot Ko-fi. Like, see if they've got one of those live chats. And if you can get some real-time help with it. Not right now, but you know, when you have time.
Yeah. That's cool, man.
Just tell them what you're trying to do. And see if you can get a technician.
Yeah, maybe so. Just like how do I use a webhook? It might be a general thing. Maybe I just need to find out someone who knows how to use a webhook.
Go on a train says, I'm not complaining, but Doug, do you need to get away? It's like 1:15 now.
Yeah. Let's start the raid. That's cool with you?
Yeah. Maybe you can find a Ko-fi Discord. And maybe there'll be some Ko-fi devs on there.
Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. We're raiding Gwillem. Awesome.
Yeah,
Dragon
Gwillem.
Man.
Alright, we'll try and be up earlier tomorrow. Thank you guys for being patient with us.
Let's get up at 5 a.m.
Oh gosh.
Let's
no.
go.
I'll get up at 7.
7, okay.
Alright, and until next time.
May the rest
of your day
be filled
with
adventure. Take care, everyone.
Have a great day, guys. Best of luck with everything.
Bye-bye.